Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm really thrilled to be with you today for this first edition of the Digital African Summit. I would like first to start by welcoming all our dear guests, welcoming them in Algiers. And of course, would like also to congratulate the organizers for the great summit we are having in Algiers and gathering actually many decision makers and key digital players from around the continent. I would like to thank them as well for giving me the opportunity to talk about the sector I have the honor to lead, the sector of post and telecommunications. For many decades, telecommunications allowed us to narrow the distances between our fellow citizens in our big and vast country and to get them closer. Today, we reinvent. Just like Algeria 2.0 is reinventing for Digital African Summit. Today, we reinvent for a world where we will need to connect, in addition to people and lives, we will need to connect machines and everything. In the IoT and data-centric era, and most importantly, a world where more than ever before, ICT becomes essential. So our mission is also changing and evolving. Our mission today is to enable every citizen, every business, and every government entity to allow them to play an active role in the digital era. And of course, enabling citizens and businesses and administrations is a huge effort, but we are sharing the responsibility between myself and my colleagues in order to work on all the aspects, from building skills and human capabilities to building infrastructure, but building also the ecosystem to foster and promote innovation and creativity. But in all cases, how can all these players play the role or play this role if they are not connected? And that's why, delivering on our mission, we need to address a key point: to connect the unconnected. And this is what I wanted to talk about today. Delivering on the 54 engagements of President Abdelmajid Tebboune, in particular, those related to digitalization and related to knowledge economy and modernization of governance, and as part of our government strategy and plan. We have set a goal, we have set a key objective to connect 2/3 of households in Algeria to high-speed fixed internet by the end of 2024. And we are tracking well toward the achievement of this goal. At the end of 2019, 3.5 million of households were already subscribers. And during the past 2 years, even with the COVID constraints, we crossed the bar of 4 million subscribers to fixed broadband. And we continue working to connect the next 2 million in order to reach our goal of around 6 million households connected again to high-speed internet by the end of 2024, as I mentioned. And please note that we are not targeting number of available connections. We are targeting number of subscribers, meaning we need to work on 3 requirements in order to achieve our goal. First requirement is availability. We need to make sure technology is available by deploying fixed internet everywhere in our big country. Second requirement, we cannot just make it available. We need to make it affordable to all our citizens. And then third requirement is about desire. And this is where we need you, dear digital ecosystem players. We need you to develop more content, to create relevant content and usages in order to foster the desire of our families and citizens to subscribe and benefit from the fixed broadband. I have no doubt you can do it and you will do it, inshallah. Now, last but not least, while developing our fixed access network, we are giving priority to fiber to the home, to FTTH. And as you probably noticed, many projects and workshops are actually opened across the country. In parallel, and since internet is a worldwide network, we are developing our international bandwidth capabilities. Since the beginning of the COVID pandemic, we doubled our international bandwidth to reach 15% of the total bandwidth connecting Africa to Europe. And work in progress to increase it again during this year, inshallah. On another side, we are engaging in new submarine fiber cables to increase our routes and our landing stations in order to further strengthen the resilience and the security of our international network and international bandwidth. What I shared during the last few minutes is just a small part of the global plan and strategy we are executing at the Ministry of Post and Telecommunications. And as you can imagine, even the Post itself is a big and ambitious plan. While we are moving to the digital or into the digital era, as mentioned by my colleague, Mr. Sherhabil, we don't want to leave anyone behind. We want to make sure that, again, technology is available and affordable to all our citizens, in all our regions, in all the country. And for this, we are leveraging different technologies, not only fixed broadband, we are leveraging wired fixed broadband, but mobile broadband as well. We are even leveraging satellite communications using our telecommunications satellite, Alcomsat. And this takes me to the main pledge for this edition of the Digital African Summit. We have the will to leverage the experience, the know-how our engineers were able to capitalize through these huge investments and these ambitious projects, either on developing, as I mentioned, our international bandwidth and network, but also on developing our national backbone, reaching today around 200,000 kilometers of optical fiber, connecting all the regions in the country and reaching all the frontiers. We would like to leverage these assets and this infrastructure in order to join hands with our sisters and brothers in Africa, in order together to get the unconnected in Africa connected. So you may think that, or you may ask, is this really something we can do, we can make? Of course, yes. Yalla, let's go join hands and connect the unconnected. Shukran. Thank you.